lead. David, thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now, here's McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards against Spain. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns sets the pick for Russell, and the pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Out in his own on the break. Bane passes to Morant. Off target there with the little leaner. Minnesota with the ball. And it's Towns penetrating. Kicks to McDaniels. Towns against Bane. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Now, here is Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Passes to Towns. Out to Russell. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now, here is Russell. Nailed from three-point land.
Whoa, watch out now. And D'Angelo from deep. That's the parking lot range we've heard about for this young man.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Bane. Edwards with it. Over Bane. Edwards finds Gobert. Makes it off the glass. Gobert's got 6 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Timberwolves leading by 5. And it's Morant at the elbow. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Russell looking around. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's McDaniel. Following the miss by John Morant. Here's Gobert. And he can't bank that one in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brooks against Towns. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he sinks the second.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Left side, Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense, just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Jones, the pass to Concha. To the left wing. Towns against Clark. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Jones. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. Reed with the block. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And again, Memphis no good. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Clark, the pass to Eldorado. Here's Conchar. 6 to shoot. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Rivers passes to Reed. And here's Prince outside. Conchar pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Clark outside, and Jones has it in the corner. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now the pass to Prince. From outside, off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. Aldama passes to Conchar. A crossover. Clark into the lane. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Anderson outside. Passes it to Prince. There's the triple. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Out to the right wing, and stolen by Prince. Here's Noel. And the rejection by Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Here's Reed. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jones for 3. Clark left side. Green finds Jones. Shot clock at 5. On up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Got a hand on it. It's deflected. Good if it goes. And so it's Minnesota holding up. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Grizzlies, 18. The Timberwolves, 29.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the point. Adams brings the double team. Noel passes to Reed, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Down low, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
The kick out to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. Payne for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one is on Towns. The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Has to Gobert to the right side. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. Out to Russell. Clock at 6. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Gobert, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The drive by Payne. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And that one, good. And that's now 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Payne passes to Jackson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Minnesota in the lead. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Towns. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Dishes to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conchar. And he stays with it. And the wide open shot from Green. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Russell passes to Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Gobert against Clark. Here's Eldorado. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. A floater, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. James.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Jones kicks to Clark. 29 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Conchar can't get it to go.
And and he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
The Timberwolves been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson in the corner. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service down right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Prince the pass to Reed. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Three-pointer. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Noel. Prince outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Jackson. Adams dishes to Morant. Count the basket.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
That's David. Buries the long-range jumper.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Morant with the drop. And they'll get another chance. Clark sets a screen for Brooks. Morant passes to Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Gobert. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Morant. Right side Jackson. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Clark. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Clark. Here's Towns to the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And here is McDaniel. Right side Towns. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark
tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Morant looking around. He kicks to Clark. On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Russell with it. Guarded now by Clark. Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Here's Morant. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 4. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Kicks it to Russell. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Towns dishes to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Back to Brooks. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant. And he's way off from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From deep. Misses the shot. And so Minnesota takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we. And the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the 3. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Crowder with a steal. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson outside. Fires for 3. Oh, deflected. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Johnson. Now here's Crowder. The kick out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Payne with it, and it's Paul picking him up. On the wing, Brooks.
Walking foul call. Jake Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks outside. The 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Morant. The shake. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
And the former 1-1. The first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
And stolen by Clark. Fast break. Here we go. He goes up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
From deep, Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Bridges, he's checked in for Crowder. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Morant. Here's Clark. Sinks that one from the post. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. Payne against Paul. Outside for Booker. For 3, Bridges. Buries it from 3.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Clark with a screen on Paul. From deep, Morant. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot that time not on target. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Johnson a screen on Bain. Booker, the pass to Johnson. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Paul against Bain. The 3 from Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Bridges. Clark against Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got 5 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 6. Stay with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start. Of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. He has 6.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Over to the wing. Crowder a screen on Jones. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Back to Crowder. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Crowder's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Jones from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Jones grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Williams passes to Adams. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
And stolen by Williams. Stolen by Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Jones from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
A line change here for Memphis. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Brooks outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Crowder. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Clark left side. Here's Morant. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Crowder right side. Morant with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Brooks. Bain into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bain's got his first basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Ball passes to Booker. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Booker against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Morant, the pass to Clark. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Crowder, a screen on Bain. Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reached shooter.
And that concludes the first half. The Suns on top, up 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jared Culver.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. Going inside. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Well, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was, and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From deep, Johnson counted from distance. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Moran against Bridges. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Left side, Moran. Jackson down low. He's against Ayton. Here's Moran. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. And it's blocked by Clark. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Payne against Jones. And the basket is good.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Aldama. There's the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Payne finds Johnson. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And here's Jones. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The kick out to Williams. Here's Aldama, covered by Johnson. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Payne against Jones. Pass to Adams. The kick out to Williams. Adams with a screen on Bridges. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Ayton. Adams covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Crowder, he's checked in for Bridges.
Substitution, Jake Crowder.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jones with the ball. Adams a screen. For the lead. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Adams. Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Suns lead by 1.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. 5 to shoot. Adams inside. He's covered by Ayton. And it's Adams missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Inside. Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Williams. Over Johnson.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game.
Please give a big round of
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so, in the game for Phoenix. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Moran against Payne on the wing. Bain. Jackson the screen, lets it fly. Bain, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Clark against Payne, and here's Saric for 3. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Shamet. Hits the trifecta. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Jackson with a screen on Payne. Morant, pass to Clark. Now Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Saric, the pass to Crowder. Driving inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, Crowder can shoot that catch and shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Paul, he's checked in for Payne. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Jackson finds Brooks. To the inside. And then Morant with the jam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Phoenix calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Crowder. And it's Devin Booker in for Shamet. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Brooks missing. The Suns leading. Baseline J, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Moran against Bridges. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Clark, and here's Moran. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Clark. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball is called in the fourth.
Here's Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. There's the triple. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Bane against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Steps back. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
John Morant at the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him with an 8.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Clark, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Brooks from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
To the paint. Bane against Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Bridges. Now here's Ayton to the left wing. Johnson passes to Paul. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Here's Ayton. Tries yet again. Misses there. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. On offense, here are the Suns. Paul looking over the floor. It's stolen by Gobert. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul left side from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Towns, a screen on Ayton. Outside Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Paul, and he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 5.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Russell inside, defended by Paul. And it's Towns missing. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Edwards against Bridges. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. There's Russell with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Booker against Gobert. Ayton wide open. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson. Good. A nice assist from Booker. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And Towns drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. The shot's good from Paul.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
And taken away by Paul. The pass to Johnson. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Russell dishes to Towns. Good on the shot.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
And the shot goes in. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Good, and as this goes to Towns. Russell's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Russell against Paul. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And Johnson with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Towns, and he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. That evens the score. Russell's got 12.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Paul. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was probably 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Paul kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker from outside the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Prince outside to the paint. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Reed.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Every team wishes they had a star like CP3 who provides whatever you need when you need it.
Rivers kicks to Anderson. To the wing right side. Anderson the screen. Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder with the steal. Driving in. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Rivers.
Oh, my goodness, man. And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Anderson, a screen on ball. Back to Anderson. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball. Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. So for the Suns, Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Noel. He's covered by Ayton. Anderson. Up and in on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. He takes it in.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Anderson against Johnson. Anderson passes to Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Minnesota, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Both free throws good from Reed. Phoenix leading by 5. The drive by Paul. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode. And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Johnson outside. Stolen by Rivers. A solo fast break. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Rivers. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel into the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Prince outside. There's the pick for the tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Noel passes to Reid. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Reid's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Anderson, a screen on Bridges. Prince against Bridges. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Prince.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. They get it again. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The second chance effort. And it's Paul missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Towns. With the drive. Here's McDaniels. Gobert the pass to Russell. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Towns down low. Johnson's there. Russell looking it over. Driving inside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ball against Gobert. Crowder from outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Out to Russell, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Phoenix leading by 7. Paul passes to Ayton. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 5 now.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Towns down low, covered by Johnson. Towns, no luck. Booker the pass to Paul. Inside. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And Phoenix making a change. Sharge is checked in. 1:05 left to play in the third. Russell kicks to Edwards. Sharge grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 7. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Russell against Paul. From deep three-point range. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Crowder against Gobert. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he enters the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Ayton a screen on Russell. And it's Paul penetrating and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Phoenix leading by 4. On the court for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Taking up the pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the 3. Now Paul kicks to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Yep, right through the net. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Russell passes to Edwards. Russell with it. Clock at 6. For 3, Edwards hits the three-point bomb.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Back to Paul. He kicks it to Crowder. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Booker outside. There's the 3. Back to Paul. Saric outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix. Edwards drives in. Missed inside. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Saric. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
Booker the pass to Saric. Back to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Dishes it to Sharnic. Ball outside. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. For three, Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Towns. Another shot, and with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Rudy Gobert.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Ayton a screen on Towns, and here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Out to Sharnic. The pass to Ayton. Ball against Russell. Paul dishes to Sharnic. And the shot goes down.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And a dunk by Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Russell passes to Towns. Out to Russell. Towns, the screen. And it's Russell missing. Suns leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Bridges outside. Booker dishes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Pass to Sharnic. Back to Bridges. And it's sent back by Russell. To the inside. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Sharnic. Here is Paul. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Money.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Booker with no one around, no good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the...
Smack clowns with mad style.
Get ready for the NBA on 2. K-Sport. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Right there, he went for the flashy crossover and loses the ball. I mean, sometimes you just have to stick to the basics. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. He shoots it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Good work there as it goes. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Morant against Russell. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Towns passes to Russell. Into the lane. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards against Brooks. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Towns a screen on Brooks. Edwards a pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. 34 seconds left in the first. Morant finds Jackson. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. It's Edwards on the wing. 15 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 5.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Ja Morant, he's... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Towns. And he'll draw the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Morant against Russell. On the wing, Brooks. Pulls it. Back to Morant. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to Adams. Russell against Brooks. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now Towns. Will it go? Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. And a deep 3 from Russell. Adams grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. And here's the fast break. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 on the layup. Jackson's got his first points in this one. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Jackson on the wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. It's tipped. Pass to Bane. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
A line change here for Memphis. Here's Conchar, guarded by Edwards. Conchar can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Edwards finds Russell. 51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gobert, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Pass to Green. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Russell to pass to Gobert. Clark against Towns. And he drives in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
They throw good, Edwards. Good on both. 5 ticks left in the second period. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we finished off one half of play.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky!
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
On the wing, Rivers. Guarded by Bane. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Reed sets a screen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. With the drive. Anderson pulls it down. Here's Prince. Defended by Jackson. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Rivers. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant. Memphis the rebound. Adams finds Brooks. Outside Morant. Second shot opportunity. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
This and that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Prince. Here's Noel. Now here's Anderson. Up and over Brooks. Anderson can't get it to go. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Anderson with a screen on Brooks. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Clark with the screen to the wing on the left. Back to Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Count that one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here's Memphis now. They're on a 9-1 run. To the left side wing. To the wing, right side. The shot from 20 feet out. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Rivers. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Rivers' shot is off. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Green. Back to Clark. Jones with the ball. 20 seconds left in the third. And here is Green. From deep. No good that time. Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Memphis with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Defense is set. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the 5, down low. Russell to pass to Towns. Yep, count it.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Clark outside. Pass to Aldama, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota on D. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. Morant with it. Towns covering.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Memphis in total control. And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Now Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
And again, Memphis no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Edwards. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Over Towns. And he can't bank that one in. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's powered home by Towns.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Looking to end the drought. Payne, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Towns passes to Gobert. Over Adams. Oh, and there's Rudy Gobert. A fantastic play.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Payne against Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Here's Payne. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And the basket by Towns.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they are not into this game, they have to get some stops.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Russell, that's good.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Russell against Moran. Down low. Outside for Brooks. Outside Moran. Over Russell. No good. A bit long that time. Pass to Towns. The three is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And it's Moran off the drive.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Russell. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Now here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And so it's Memphis winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
I smack clowns with mad style.
top teams in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Morant. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Adams. Johnson with a screen on Brooks. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Well, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference, only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
That one falls.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. A shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Morant. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Tries again. Out to Morant. Rejected by Booker. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brooks. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Into the lane, and the rejection by Ayton. And they get it back. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the
6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Paul to end the run. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
In the corner, it's Bane. Jackson against Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bane looking around. Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside, Bane. Over Booker. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Bain with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Bain kicks to Brooks. Bain passes to Brooks. Left side Jackson. Dishes it to Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor, really knows the limitations in his range.
That one goes in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morant. He has 5. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 8 points.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
A good close contest so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Brooks, left side. Back to Adams. Jackson finds Morant. Going inside, and finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant kicks to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. Over Booker. Bain, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant looking around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Stolen by Jackson. Adams with the screen on Booker. Morant passes to Adams. And the rejection by Ayton. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone, what you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Ayton in the high post. Adams on him. Good on the bucket.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Bridges against Morant. Takes it in. Look at that.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Crowder dishes to Paul. Back to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Jones. There's 1:26 left in the first half. They kick it out to Green. Clark, the pass to Concho. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Eldorado. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker in the corner. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Jones, the pass to Concho. There's a good screen. Here's Eldorado. Memphis moving it around. Outside, Jones. Over to the wing. Pulls it up. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Basket counts. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clark outside. Back to Jones. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
And Crowder not giving up an inch on that shot attempt.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And he's good on the second. Here is Paul. Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 5.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Back to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Jackson passes to Adams. Yep, that one goes in there. Adams has got his second basket.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Morant kicks to Bain. Brooks outside. Outside for Jackson. Clock is at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Morant in the corner. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Ayton's got 10.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Morant outside. Inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy, results in a trip to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They lead by 4. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. They kick it out to Green. Memphis moving it around. Clark with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Clark's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Aldama passes to Concho. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ayton dishes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Paul's shot is off. They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just moments. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. That's tipped. Now Brooks. Jackson in the corner to tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And the Suns call time. Checked in for Memphis. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Phoenix with the ball. Ball outside. Johnson in the corner. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he's fouled. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Clark finds Bain. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Bridges. So they take the lead. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Brooks outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clark, and there's the drive.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. Poke loose. Clark with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Morant kicks to Bain. Morant drives in. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way.
First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
The Suns trailing. Paul with the ball. On the wing, Booker. And the Dunk by Booker.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Back to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Paul.
And I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clark's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the first thing I thought of confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. At the top of the key, Ayton. From deep. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Johnson kicks to Paul. Shoots the three. Clock at 4.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Morant passes to Jackson. Outside, Payne. The feed to Clark. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 4. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jaren Jackson. So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Clark, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Morant kicks to Jackson. Nails the tray.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Booker with no one around. No good on the quick 3. On the wing, Brooks. Clark kicks to Bain. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was...
I smack clowns with mad style.
This game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Booker for 3, pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Russell, pass to Prince. Here's the 3. Russell against Paul. Clock at 6. Now Towns, stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker to the middle. Johnson passes to Ayton. Ayton with a screen for 3. Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Outside Russell. To the inside, Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's Prince. Connects from downtown.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Pass to Booker. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
And the Suns miss again.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gobert. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now to end the run. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Picked by Prince. Gobert finds Russell. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. Back to Johnson. Outside Paul. Johnson a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 11.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. The finish. And Gobert with the stuff.
How about the awareness from Rudy Gobert? Sees an opportunity and jumps all over it.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul against Russell. Inside. Gobert, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Booker. It doesn't go for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, you.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Jalen Noel out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at the 4.
But Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Anderson. 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Booker. Oh, and Reid with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Noel. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Noel coming off a Suns make. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reid. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. Booker fires from way outside. Here's Crowder. And here's Ayton. Fires the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Shamet, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Paul. Knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Bridges. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Phoenix no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And here are the Suns now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Shamet. And here's Crowder from the arc. 6 on the shot clock.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Edwards. There's 1:54 left in the second period. And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Ayton. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Rivers is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. Here's Brent. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Anderson. Out to the right wing. Prince down low. He's against Bridges. Reed, good. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Ayton finds Payne. Now here's Bridges. He's closely guarded. Over to the left wing. Pass to Shaman for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Reed. Here's Noel. He got it up in time, but it would not. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Rivers. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Russell, the pass to Towns, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. It's a 5-point game. The kick out to Edwards. Towns against Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert. Back to Russell. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Booker. Johnson a screen on Gobert. Booker fires from way outside. Shoots a fadeaway from deep. Johnson. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Paul against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Crowder outside. Booker against Edwards. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Here's Prince. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Paul with it. Towns covering. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Prince on the attack. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Johnson passes to Paul. Here's Ayton. From deep, Johnson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Gobert. Over Ayton. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Booker. 1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Ayton. Towns with a rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards a pass to Towns. It's stolen by Johnson. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Well, you can see that Taurean Prince, with his length and anticipation, can create turnovers. Off to the races they go.
51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Outside Edwards. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Rivers is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. Crowder finds Booker. There's the screen by Johnson. Back to Crowder. Outside Johnson. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. We've got Austin Rivers. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Left side Johnson. Back to Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Here's Noel. Right side, McDaniels. On the wing, Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Brent is checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score, and the and one.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Timberwolves shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Russell up top. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. From the low block. It's good. Off the glass.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Bridges passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. Outside Johnson. Now Booker. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to Rivers. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Outside Johnson. Ayton with it. Driving in, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Towns a screen on Paul. Pass to Gobert. Here's Rivers. Now Russell. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Takes the 3. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And another shot. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Anthony Edwards just checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Booker with it. Towns covering. And Booker throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Ball against Russell. Booker for 3. Towns with a rebound. 46 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert.
Count it! And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Paul into the lane. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Well, does he have the clutch gene? D'Angelo Russell says, yes, sir, I do.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels is checked in for Prince.
Timberwolves substitution.
Booker against Edwards. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Ball passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Right side Russell. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point. So here's Miami's starting group. Caleb Martin out there with Butler.